Russia's perceived invincibility has long been a subject of fascination for historians, political analysts, and military strategists. This perception is rooted in a combination of historical resilience, vast geographic expanse, natural resource wealth, and a robust military tradition. Understanding why Russia is often deemed undefeatable requires a deep dive into these multifaceted aspects. Russia's history is marked by a series of formidable challenges and invasions, each met with remarkable resilience and tenacity. The Mongol invasion in the 13th century, the Napoleonic Wars, and the two World Wars are notable examples. Each conflict tested Russia's resolve and capacity for endurance. During Napoleon's 1812 invasion, the Russian strategy of scorched earth and the harsh winter decimated the Grande Armée, illustrating the country's ability to leverage its natural environment to its advantage. Similarly, in World War II, the Soviet Union's resistance against Nazi Germany, culminating in the Battle of Stalingrad and the subsequent push to Berlin, underscored the indomitable spirit of the Russian people and their military. One of Russia's most significant strategic advantages is its sheer size. Spanning 11 time zones and encompassing a variety of terrains, from dense forests to vast steppes and Arctic tundra, Russia's geography has historically been a formidable barrier to invaders. This vast expanse not only complicates military campaigns, but also provides depth for strategic retreats and regrouping. The ability to withdraw deep into its territory, as seen during the invasions of Napoleon and Hitler, allows Russia to stretch the supply lines of its adversaries to breaking points, leading to logistical nightmares and eventual attrition. Russia's wealth of natural resources is another pillar of its perceived invincibility. The country holds some of the largest reserves of oil, natural gas, coal, and precious metals. This resource abundance has fueled its economy, provided energy security, and funded its military-industrial complex. The control of energy resources also grants Russia significant geopolitical leverage, especially over Europe, which is heavily dependent on Russian gas. This economic strength underpins its strategic autonomy and reduces its vulnerability to external economic pressures. Russia boasts a rich military tradition, rooted in, centuries of warfare and strategic development. The Soviet legacy left a profound impact on its military doctrine and capabilities. Today, Russia maintains one of the world's largest and most powerful armed forces, with a well-developed nuclear arsenal that ensures a formidable deterrent capability. The modernization of its military, including advancements in missile technology, cyber warfare, and electronic warfare, positions Russia as a formidable opponent in contemporary conflicts. The recent incorporation of hybrid warfare tactics, combining conventional military force with cyber operations and information warfare, has further enhanced its strategic flexibility. The sociopolitical structure of Russia has also contributed to its perceived invincibility. Historically, the centralization of power, whether under the Tsars, the Soviet regime, or the current administration, has enabled decisive and coordinated responses to threats. This centralized control, often characterized by strong leadership and authoritarian governance, allows for rapid mobilization and efficient resource allocation during crises. Moreover, the Russian populace has traditionally demonstrated a high level of resilience and patriotism, rallying around the state in times of external threats. Russia's diplomatic strategy also plays a crucial role in its perceived invincibility. The country has adeptly used its position on the global stage to forge alliances and counterbalance Western influence. Its strategic partnerships with countries like China and India, involvement in regional conflicts, and participation in international organizations like the United Nations Security Council enable it to exert considerable influence. Additionally, Russia's ability to navigate complex geopolitical landscapes, leveraging its military and economic power, reinforces its standing as a global power resistant to external domination. Despite these strengths, it is essential to acknowledge the challenges and criticisms that Russia faces. The country's economy, while resource-rich, is often criticized for its over-reliance on energy exports and vulnerability to global market fluctuations. Corruption and bureaucratic inefficiencies further hamper economic diversification and development. Demographically, Russia faces a declining population and significant public health issues, which could impact its long-term sustainability and military recruitment. Moreover, Russia's assertive foreign policy and military interventions have led to international sanctions and strained relations with Western countries. These sanctions, while not crippling, do pose economic challenges and limit access to advanced technologies. The internal political landscape, marked by limited political freedoms and human rights concerns, also raises questions about the stability and sustainability of its socio-political system. In conclusion, Russia's perceived invincibility is a complex interplay of historical resilience, geographic advantages, resource wealth, military prowess, socio-political structure, and diplomatic strategy. These factors have collectively endowed Russia with a formidable defense capability and strategic depth, deterring potential aggressors and ensuring its survival in the face of numerous challenges. However, it is crucial to recognize the underlying vulnerabilities and criticisms that could influence Russia's future trajectory. While the perception of invincibility endures, the reality is shaped by a dynamic and evolving global landscape that continually tests the limits of Russian power and resilience.